It's the Scott and Steve Show on Lakeland's Lake Effect Radio. Scott and Steve.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Scott.
Good afternoon, actually. How's everybody doing today?
Doing fantastic.
Seems like it's been a long, long time since the three of us have been together.
It has been a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while here. So welcome back to everybody, and welcome back,
About 3
Lakeland
weeks.
students. Yeah, busy. Yeah, darn work thing keeps getting in the way of all the fun and games. So.
Well, last week we had the pleasure of doing a musical interview, so that was a little change from the norm.
Right. So how that well? You spoke positively about that. Was it? Fun
It was
in
actually
general?
interesting.
Yeah,
I do love my music, all
Right.
different kinds of genres. So
Okay.
I'm not pegged into one genre. And dude was solid. Had some interesting stories.
Very good.
Got to learn about his influences and his creative style.
Nice.
So
Nice. We like that.
Yeah.
That. So what else is going on, Jeremiah? How are you today?
Living a dream. It's busy
nothing changes,
things.
apparently.
Yeah.
Well, that's life.
Right.
Busy thing and that, people keeping you busy.
Oh,
out of
I know.
Trouble, stuff
Believe
like
me.
that. So, yeah.
It's good to be wanted. Could be the other way around, No
I
one
know.
can care or need you, and you just go throughout your life and be done.
Right.
So be happy.
Pretty much.
Be happy that
Exactly.
people want you around.
Right.
Pretty much.
So Lakeland's, man, Lakeland Sports.
Lakeland Sports.
Hey, they men and women are both 3-0 right now.
They are on
out
fire.
tonight. They jumped out. Both teams played very, very well for the first 3 games, and we play home tonight, 5:30 and 7:30. Women followed by the men. We play Jamestown Community College tonight. It's free,
Yes.
so come down and check us out. Lakeland Lakers in action.
I will make it to a game. Do not fret.
All right.
I do owe many appearances.
Just like
More
last
than-
year.
Well, more than likely it's going to occur.
Saida,
I'm
woulda,
sitting here.
coulda.
I see the sun shining, and you
sun
know what
is
that
out.
means? Yard cleanup.
Oh man!
So,
I could-
you know.
well, as soon as the snow is
Shoulda,
melted
woulda,
in my
coulda.
yard, then I can do that.
Well,
as
yeah.
this morning, I still had snow sitting on my leaves.
I have a clear path. I started the other night, and I got the clean side, and
Okay.
then nothing but leaves. There is a definitive line in my backyard.
I like it. When
When I
Still
ran out of leaf bags.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Hey, listen, and you want to come over and give me a hand? I'll be more than happy to take it.
I haven't started mine yet.
Well, there you have it.
One thing
Early
I-
bird gets the worm.
One thing I dislike about this time of year is you come to work in the dark and you go home in the dark.
Right.
So it makes it very
Right.
difficult to get things done sometimes.
Exactly. Or it's a
you're-
race.
Yeah, you're banking on the weekend, and it just doesn't work for me. So
Right.
I'd like to be in an area where it's sunny.
All year round.
Yeah, all year round, like 18 hours a day, 19, 20 hours
Go
a
to
day.
Alaska.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that, but I need
Yeah, but
year
that's
round.
cold.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking more towards
Well,
that's more
I
towards
did-
the equator.
Right.
It's not a perfect medium. It's a lot more light, but
Well,
it's
the
Well,
colder.
but it's
medium.
only for a small period of the year.
The happy
'Cause
median is
there's
the
also-
equator.
There's also a period of the year where it's dark for 24 hours a day. And I'm not
For
into
about
that
2
as well.
months?
Jim Shelley, come on in, buddy. So,
Come on in, radio show.
yeah. So,
Is he coming?
I don't see him. He kind of walked out of my view. He might be
can they
doubling
hear us
back.
out there?
I think
Yeah.
so. He turned around. He definitely heard you call his name.
okay, all right, good. Well, that's a good news here.
If he comes in, we could talk a little bit more about the production today.
Yeah, Outside the Mirror is coming on 2:00 today. It's a presentation at the Wayne Roderhurst Performing Arts Center.
The theater.
And there's
Hey.
Nice
come on,
botch
we got
on
a couple
that.
guys coming in here for men's basketball. They'll be coming in here in just
God,
a
we got
moment.
3
here.
now.
Big time. Let's
Oh,
go,
man.
boys. Get it up. Talk
Here,
about
let me
Lakers
I'm
basketball a
gonna
little
swing
bit.
this way.
All right.
I'll let them.
Bring it in
their
there. Get
thing
them a
in
couple
that.
mics.
True.
Can you turn this one on?
Yeah, I can do that. I'm the all-knowing mic dude. Oh,
I'm going to check out, make sure they
Yeah.
can get their way in here.
yeah, true. It's not going?
There it is. There it is.
Well, I didn't realize you were completely switching over that. I thought you were
I
moving
figured I'd
that
give
for
them the 2 extra microphones as we await the arrival of 3 members of the Lakeland men's basketball team.
Yeah, let's see what trouble can they form.
You gonna give me your
2 familiars.
Right there. How many chairs do you need?
Oh, my
How many
bad.
chairs you need?
Yeah, tell us how many chairs.
So we
you
were
want?
actually just talking about how you guys are 3-0.
Sir.
3-0. Okay, don't let that be a lot of pressure, but big game tonight,
Yes, sir.
right? Okay.
So why don't
So-
you guys take a minute, introduce themselves
Yeah,
first. and go
introduce
from there.
yourself.
Chandler, why don't you start there in the end?
Well, my name is Chandler Foyno. I'm a starting guard for the Lakeland men's basketball team.
Get close.
Yeah, get close a little bit
Yeah.
to it. so they can hear you better.
I swear they don't bite.
You can't hear anything? No, you can't hear anything on this headphone here.
No, that's just a submixer.
Betty, introduce
Headphones
yourself.
plugged into something.
Betty,
That doesn't go overall.
I can
Benny?
hear you.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Benny Sternberg, sophomore guard, and I play for the Lakeland basketball team.
very good.
He's so shy.
John Dawson, starting guard for Lakeland. I'm a freshman.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Where'd you guys come from? School?
Wayne High School in Huber Heights, Ohio.
Okay.
I'm from Beechwood.
Right on.
Yeah.
I went to Huntington, West Virginia.
Really? Good for you. Like Ohio?
It's all right.
All right. We'll take
Yeah.
it. Well, right about now, it's all right.
Wait a minute, wait.
Summertime ain't bad.
West Virginia University or Ohio State University for football?
Oh, WVU.
All right. We're just double checking here. All right. just wanted to be sure you're right.
Ohio State.
Ohio State. All
The
right, so-
separation is beginning.
No, that's all right. That's what we need to know. So you guys are off to a 3-0 start. All right. So what can you guys talk? What's fueling the success right now? What's going well for you guys at this point?
Well, we're playing as a team, playing together as a unit. I think trusting in the coaches and what they're bringing to the table, and actually playing hard.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Anybody else want anything?
Yeah, I just think we're having fun out there together. I think after we won the first game, we were really energized, and we just kept it rolling. And communication out there is great too.
All right. Very good. John, any thoughts, man? Yeah, you're coming in as a freshman. The other two are sophomores. So, John, your first experience. So these guys are coming off last year. Last year we had some difficulties at some points throughout the year. Definitely a different energy to the team. There were numbers, everything like that, so it's a real positive thing. John, coming in new to the program, what's your thoughts been of Lakeland so far in the team?
Lakeland's been fun so far. I enjoy being with the team. I met some of these guys before I even started coming to the school. I had come on a visit, and we got up and down, and I enjoyed playing with them.
Right on.
All right, very good. Very good.
So you mentioned two important things: communication and fun.
Yep.
And right on the nail. I mean, you got to have fun and like what you're doing.
Yeah,
Our
definitely.
chemistry is amazing.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah, we're together a lot. We're definitely brothers off the court.
Good.
That's awesome.
That's
awesome.
how. I mean, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't have fun, number one, in what you're doing, you're not going to exhibit that out on the court.
Right.
And even I tell my guys in the police department, communication's everything. If you don't have communication, we will fail.
Yeah.
So communication is huge.
All right.
Definitely.
So
Now, you guys have Jamestown tonight. What's the scouting report? What's the thought process on Jamestown? Any ideas?
Just keep playing how we've been playing, really.
Mhm.
Okay.
We read the scouting report and practiced it yesterday at practice.
Right.
Well, they practiced it. I'm still out.
He's got an ankle injury here.
Yeah, I'll be back Saturday. But
uh-oh. Did you roll it?
There.
yeah, I rolled it. But still cheering them on from the sideline. But we're definitely ready for tonight.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm kind of quickly going on the Lakeland Facebook or athletic Facebook page because if my memory serves me correctly, you guys aren't just winning; you're winning big,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, talk about that. I mean, I don't know about Jamestown or anything like that, but these big deficits. Are you guys that good, or are we in the middle of just starting out the season?
I'll defer.
I expect to hear you're that good, to tell you the truth. But
Well, we got to be humble.
Yeah.
Coach has been telling us we can't, stay in our heads
Mhm.
about winning big. We just got to keep winning big. But the starters definitely give a big boost. They come out with a lot of energy, and then the bench players also have been playing great. So everybody's just been playing great.
right, so you guys got good depth. Oh man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have
You
great
ain't you got a good depth on the bench and everything like that. Good.
Everybody just loves to play. So
That's awesome. That's actually awesome to hear.
Yeah, I would, Steve. I know we were just talking about that. He has not been able to get to a game yet. I know he's planning on to
Right.
it very soon. You definitely need to come out and watch these guys play. Girls too, but watch these guys play. You can see when they play. You
Right.
can just see it. You know what I mean? The energy, the enthusiasm, just the way they present themselves on the court. It's impressive. It's really good to see it, and it makes me proud to have these guys part of Lakeland Community
Cool.
College, and I think everyone should be proud of that. They're doing a really, really good job from that aspect. And, to Benny's point, I mean, you see these guys off the court, the things that they're talking about, things that they're doing. They're an impressive group of young men. So
Right.
looking forward to watching them grow and develop throughout the year. And I'm looking forward to watching some of them move on next year and, John, in the near future, So
Right.
it's really exciting to watch these guys. But come watch them play. Everyone should come watch these guys play. A lot of fun. They're a good group to watch. So.
What are you guys studying?
Well, I want to be a sports agent.
Okay.
But I do want to play basketball overseas after college. But being a sports agent is really a dream of mine.
Okay.
I got to ask, Bryce Harper just turned down $300 million over 10 years as a sports agent. How do you feel about that?
That's a lot of money, but
Right.
but
Yes,
I
it
guess,
is.
I guess he needs to do what's best for him. But that's
He wants 301 million.
That's
apparently.
exactly
I
right. I
don't know
gotta have
you
that.
know.
Gotta have
Well, those taxes.
Right.
it. No, true.
Right.
Of course, he probably lives in Vegas or something, so it doesn't matter. Chandler, about yourself?
Well, right now I'm working for my Associate of Arts,
Uh huh.
and most likely going to go somewhere into business
Very
in
good.
that aspect.
Right on.
Have you narrowed down a school as of yet, or you got a top 2 or 3, or can you not share that as of yet?
No, I don't have like a top 2 or top 3.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Benny, you?
No, I don't have a top 2 or 3 yet, but it'll come down to that point soon.
All right.
Yeah.
John, tell us about school.
I'm an associate of arts degree, but after I leave here, I plan on going do something in the business field.
Fair.
Do you have an
Like
idea
what?
of what?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Still
You guys are like
developing
entrepreneur
skills.
type of thing, or just business? Because like one of my favorite shows is Shark Tank. I don't know if anybody, you guys, I love it. I love it.
Probably
Yeah.
entrepreneur.
Okay.
All right. Very good.
Right on.
Very good. Chandler, we here on your business end. What were you thinking?
Probably something like marketing or
Okay.
in that aspect.
So you guys can work together, develop the ideas, are there? And then he could go out and
You can
agent it
you can
up.
market to his agency.
That's right. That's right. There you go. That's awesome.
Well, keep on keeping on. And I know you guys weren't here, but back in the day, what was it, Scott? 5 years ago, they went to championship.
Oh, you mean nationals?
Nationals,
Yeah,
yeah.
we went 3 out of 5 years. In a 5-year period, we went 3 years. That was about 3 or 4 years ago was the last time we went.
Yeah, but I mean, it was electrifying for the college. It
Yeah,
really
it
was.
was really good.
They were in somewhere in the Midwest,
Danville, Illinois.
Illinois. Was it? Is that where the championship was?
Yeah, Danville.
Okay,
It's
Final
still-
Four.
it's still in Danville.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
always all right. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was further out
Yeah.
in the middle of the boonies,
No,
but.
well, it's in the boonies. Danville is the boonies,
Okay.
but it's Danville,
But,
Illinois.
no, it was fun. I mean, there was TV set up, down here in the student center, watching the game, and
Yep.
they were playing during the
Yeah,
school
it
time,
was
like
fun.
right now.
Yeah, it was a lot of
So
fun.
it definitely brought a lot of
we-
school spirit.
We definitely want some jewelry this year.
Okay,
Yeah, we-
stay hungry, man.
Yeah, we think we can do it. We can do it.
You got to. You
That's
got to.
awesome. So
I like
know
how
you
he's
got-
looking at you while saying it.
Hey, you get in, you got to win. You get in. I mean, that's up to them. It's not up to me. It's up to them. You guys perform, you win. It happens.
Exactly.
He missed that point, but
Now, I know
well.
you guys have class at 12:30, right? So what class you going to?
My class is at 2.
Oh, you got all day then. You can hang out.
Yeah, I have a first year experience class.
How was that going for you?
It's going good. I enjoy class.
Nice.
Who's the instructor?
You know
what? Don't embarrass the instructor. I would hold back
Professor
then.
Corrin.
How many weeks we in now?
This is really looking good.
All right, Benny, how about
Well, they're
you?
8-week courses, dude.
I just finished class.
Okay, what class?
It was urban studies.
Okay.
Who's your instructor?
Fogarty. I
Okay,
think.
Susan,
Fogarty?
yeah.
Sue Fogarty?
Yeah, I like
Okay.
that. I like that. Too.
All right, now Chandler, you have 12:30, right?
Yeah.
What class you got coming up?
Survey math.
Who's the instructor?
Mrs. Ying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Irene.
Yeah.
Yep. What's your favorite class here at Lakeland this semester? Or maybe no, you've been here 3 semesters. What's your favorite class all time so far at Lakeland?
Probably geology.
Geology with Pierce.
Okay. That's awesome.
All right, that's a good class. A lot of hands-on stuff, a lot of good stuff
Yeah,
there.
we going like field trips and stuff. We went canoeing like last year in the fall.
Uh-huh.
It was like my first time ever, so it was sweet.
All right, that's awesome. How about you, Ben? What's your favorite class you've ever taken?
Definitely geology's up there, but I really like business class too, Miss Lewins.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
all
a
right,
good
Lisa
class.
Lewins. All right,
Yes.
very good. That's really excellent.
Just
John?
wait till you have Barnes, too.
First semester, what class is your favorite class so far?
My favorite class would probably be Intro to Business.
Intro to business. Who do you have?
Marianne Pickner.
Okay, very good. All right.
Interesting.
Ah,
God,
see?
I can't remember what my favorite class was.
About that. Well, your favorite class would be whatever you're taking now, of course.
Right.
Steve is still a student here. He's working on his degree through Youngstown State. Yep, he's working on that. And Jeremiah is working on his 6th or 7th degree here at Lakeland.
Here's my advice, you guys. If you guys go 4-year, definitely go right into it. Unless you get that $300 million contract. 20 year going back to school after 20 years between my 2-year and my 4-year.
It's tough, bro.
It is.
Get it done.
It's actually not as tough as I thought it was. It was just doing it that was
Exactly.
You know,
Now, I do want to say you've been in those classes where the one more experienced person has been in there that ruins the curve for everybody.
yes.
That's him.
I have a few people like that in some of my classes. There's like some pretty significantly older people.
Actually, I had the instructor text me, "Hey, give me a call this weekend. I got some things to bounce off of you." I'm like, "Okay."
Jesus. Oh, it's funny. That's funny. Hey, we're getting down to crunch time, right? About 3 weeks left in the
Final.
semester, so it's really important that you guys buckle down. Obviously, we've talked about that as a team. Any words of advice to our students out there from your perspective?
Just keep working.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, this is your future, so you just like John said, you just got to keep working.
All right. Are any of you guys going to that outside the mirror thing today? I don't know if you've heard about that. You guys going?
Yeah,
I will not.
You will not. You have class. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not with Ben. You are going.
Yeah, it's extra credit.
What class is that?
Capitalize on it, man.
That's smart.
It's urban studies.
Urban studies. All right. Very good. All right.
Capitalize on it. Yeah,
Hey, that's smart.
Get,
That's smart.
Get points wherever you can.
All right. Significant other in your life?
Oh man, that's personal, man. We're going there.
No.
No, sir.
Daddy.
Yeah, she's a basketball.
Lakeland basketball.
Yeah, it's a Lakeland
okay.
basketball.
Do you want to share or no?
No. It's the basketball. Like,
Oh, okay. Good answer. Smart answer. John?
I'm just cooling.
All right.
All right. Just thought I'd ask. All right. Good job, guys. Good job.
You would do that.
Why not? All right. I know you got to go to class. You guys are welcome to stay. We're going to talk
Sure.
other college sports, professional
You guys might
sports.
change your major to like radio
Yeah,
communication
you're
or
welcome
something.
to stay. You got to get to class, so don't be late. But
got a
Chandler,
PSA.
thank you very much. I'm sorry.
I have a PSA.
All
Public
right.
service announcement, huh?
All right. Go to it.
They can hear me.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody can
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah.
Everybody, stop what you're doing right now. Get out your phone. Go to your Instagram and say, type in John Dawson 2. That's JOHNDAWSON 2.
Number 2 or
Yep.
TOO?
Just number 2.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All
That
right.
works.
I don't have Instagram. Man.
I
I
don't
would,
either.
but Facebook is about the extreme I do.
Yeah, I'm not in that.
I know it's past your old
Thank you.
fashioned.
It is, man. It's
Take
just a little too advanced for my cell phone.
Old
knowledge.
timers.
Yeah, we guess.
Yeah.
We guess there.
we appreciate you guys having us here.
Well, we're
Hey,
glad
thanks
you
for
came
coming
in.
on.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you.
glad. You're welcome. Like I said, you're welcome to stay or go, whatever you guys want to do.
Be good to have good voice, because these guys. Well, he's a Browns fan.
Oh yeah.
Why don't we get into it then? We
Let's
might as
talk
well get
about
into
it.
Let's get into some football. You guys
Come here to someone that hasn't paid up.
They just got
What? We didn't bet on anything.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
What didn't I pay up on?
The Browns game.
Oh, that's when you had to be out there. That's when we had to be
Yeah.
out and stuff. Yeah.
We had to what?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Refresh
Yeah.
my memory.
It was a couple weeks ago. I don't know if it was the Browns, but it was a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Or who was it?
can't
No. If anything, I
It
think
was a college game.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
we didn't bet anything.
What did y'all
Yeah,
bet?
like 2
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Usually we bet food.
Yeah, like pizza. It's
Wait, who bet on the Browns?
Anything?
Who bet on the Browns? Which one?
Well, Scott,
I do. And
yeah.
I just came back into it though. I mean,
Scott and I
you
have
bet on the Browns?
well, hold on. There's more to it. Go ahead.
We have a long-standing bet. It's actually not necessarily season-long, but this summer I bet Scott that the Browns wouldn't win 5 or more games.
Right.
Ooh,
I'm saying they're going to win 5, baby. 5.
I said 5, but then I watched Hard Knocks, and I think we're. I went
Oh, it
with
got you
7. I
it
changed
got
it
you
to
pumped
7.
up, huh?
Yeah.
Well, if they didn't blow the games at the beginning of the year, we'd ought to be there. Now the problem is that the rest of their schedule doesn't look too soft. You know what I mean? And that's going to be a problem.
We'll be good in the future though. Like we
Well,
have
about
really
those
good pieces.
Bengals.
They keep
See?
saying that.
Those Bengals are
Well,
sort of
let's get into it. Steve is a Bengals fan.
Right.
Okay, so now I got a hold of Steve after.
We'll take Hugh Jackson back.
Yeah,
In fact, we did.
We did, and so I do think that's kind of a disadvantage now for the Browns, and that you took Hugh
Got the whole
Jackson.
playbook,
correct.
baby.
Oh yeah, you know everything about the entire Browns now because you took them. Now with Hugh though,
No,
they didn't
they
win a
didn't.
game in a couple years, so perhaps that's a good thing for the Browns that they got Hugh out. I don't know.
And like I told you, I think on the phone yesterday, I didn't read the whole story. I'm not sure how integrated he is into the offense. I'm imagining they'll keep him in the offense.
Specialized coach. Yeah,
you know,
who
but
knows? Yeah,
you
who
know,
knows?
they're having a decent season. They just obviously lost to New Orleans.
Right. Well, they got the Ravens this week, right?
Yeah.
That'll be an interesting
That'll
game.
be
I
interesting.
think they're 5-4, and the Ravens are 4-5, if I remember right.
Yeah,
Something
but
like that.
we already
They're
up.
close.
We're already up one on the Ravens,
Right,
so we already
right.
beat them. So if we smash them twice in the year, and then I'll even be okay with a split with Cleveland. I won't
Right.
be happy, but
Right.
as long as they split,
I would be happy because I'd get us at 4 wins.
Well,
which
you
would
need
get a
2
shot.
more to go, brother.
I know.
You need 2 more
So,
to go.
gentlemen, do you follow pro football?
Yeah, I follow the Browns.
I do when I can.
Okay. You like the Browns?
Yeah.
All right. And
I rock with them ever since like my whole life. So like,
so you've never seen them win.
he doesn't know any better.
So this is a good.
Very rarely.
So this is a good season,
very
huh?
rarely. Oh man, that's amazing. Me and my dad watch the game on Sundays, and like, we're jumping up and down when we win. Like,
And that's the sad thing. We're 3-5-1, and this is a great
This
season.
is great. That's why I can say they're not going to win 5 or more.
I know. And John, when you do get a chance to follow, who do you follow?
The Patriots.
Good man. I'm a Patriots guy. Good man. All right. See, he's smart. Are you a Red Sox fan too?
I don't really watch baseball.
Okay. Are you a Bruins fan?
Nah.
How do you pick the Patriots then? Where'd that come from?
I've always liked watching the Patriots play.
He likes
Even when I
Brady.
was younger.
Okay. They've always been successful since you've known them as well, correct?
Yeah.
See, that's the difference. See, I knew them when they were horrible, and I'm from that part of the country. That's why I'm a fan.
That's what a logo can
Okay.
do for your team.
We are working on that.
I'm just saying the difference between New England's old logo and the new logo they got.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the Browns logo on the side of their helmet.
No, I'm talking about the Patriots. I mean, Patriots were like
Or the
Browns
other
of
thing that
today
always
back in the
bothers you.
'80s.
Right, right. What's that?
Or the other thing he always keeps bothering you about,
What's that?
Lakeland thing.
Our Lakeland logo?
Yeah.
We're working on it.
I keep
We're working
bothering
on it.
them.
We're working on it.
Soon there will be
He's very
information.
impatient.
Right. Now, both the Patriots and Browns are off this week.
Right.
So we got a week to rest up and prepare.
Got Patty over
for the
here in the
Bengals.
window. What's up, Patty?
Hey, Patty. Patty is the, Patty, I have a bone to pick with you. You gave away championship T-shirts, which makes our dodgeball championship T-shirts
Oh, less valid.
less, yeah, because
You know,
other
Coach
people,
Bo was on there.
he played dodgeball.
Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah,
was on
we're a
our-
championship winning team. We are the.
Practice one day.
we took him
we're
on your guys'
we are the
practice.
two-time.
What?
We are the two-time.
I didn't know that.
State
I did not
champion dodgeballers from Lakeland Community College.
How can I join this team?
Well, when's the Patty? Where'd
Patty,
you go?
we gotta know when the next
Patty,
dodgeball.
when's the next dodgeball thing? When's the next
Whoa.
dodgeball thing? Come on in, and tell us when's the next dodgeball. We'll get at it. But yeah, we are the two-time
Twisting her
defending
arm.
champions, 2 years in a row.
Some jewelry. I'm trying to get on that team.
I tell you
There's
what.
no jewelry there.
Okay.
Well, we got a nice T-shirt out of
That's
it. though.
pride. Yeah. I'll wear the T-shirt. I'll definitely wear the T-shirt.
Yeah,
I would
well,
wear the
well,
shirts.
apparently all you gotta do is just know Patty. She's giving them away to anybody. I mean, it doesn't matter. Come on in there, young man.
Big
What up,
Rob, what's happening?
So I tell you, all kinds of good stuff.
Look at Coach Bo.
That's our championship picture right there.
Who's the best on the team?
You know, it was
We all-
it was spread around really
yeah,
good.
we all have our
Yeah.
strengths and weaknesses.
You know,
Let's put it that
unfortunately,
way.
when you're this old, you can't move that.
So who do you guys like play?
Students.
Like other, you play students?
Oh yeah, we beat up students. Oh yeah, no question about it. We smoke them
Well,
all.
technically, I was a student on your team.
Yeah, we let him join
No.
this year because he wanted to
He's-
be on a
he's like
winner.
a pseudo
Last year
employee.
we sent him off crying, so we said, "Okay, come on in here." So come on in there.
The real question
Got
is,
another-
was Coach Bo any good?
Yeah, was Coach
No,
Bo good?
no.
I don't know. I do know what though. Since we're talking about like intramurals, there is a 3-on-3 basketball game coming up right there.
Oh,
Tournament. You too
Whoa.
can earn your chance to win one of those shirts.
No, they can't.
Oh,
No.
these guys can't.
Yeah, they can't because
Oh,
they're basketball
sorry
players. They
guys.
can't.
You guys
Sorry
are
about
like
that.
you guys are
I'll
like
play
pros.
basketball.
All right, but
I'm a dodgeball player now.
all right. So that's Thursday, November 29th at 2:00.
So far, there's only one
3v3.
team.
There's only one team.
Who's the one
Oh,
team?
wow.
Members of the police department.
Oh,
Thank you.
all right.
Thank you very much.
Hey,
You guys know
we
how
should
to do that?
we should have the name of our dodgeball team, by the way, is Staff Infection. That was the name of our
Staff Infection.
Yeah, and we were awesome. So we have another basketball player coming in, join us here. Why don't you introduce yourself, there, young man?
It is the only Robin Brown.
Where'd you get the jersey?
Nice, you like it?
He been wearing that jersey all day today.
For real?
Yes. What's up?
Is that an old school jersey? What?
No, that's our jersey.
Oh, okay.
man.
You just
might
like
try to steal
Those
this
are-
off of you.
you just like traveling with it.
Those are the ones we have to wear for right now.
That's right. We will have new jerseys. Oh.
So is this going to transition? When does this transition? Can you
It's
break
gonna-
any news?
Yes.
Can you
news
break
breaking.
news?
Do you have a news breaking news?
Breaking
thing?
news. This is huge.
We have some breaking
This-
news.
Yes.
Can we get New Jersey?
I've been waiting.
New Jersey?
What?
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Whatever it is. It's an 80s
Oh, yeah.
throwback.
I might have spit a code 16.
All right. So for those, I told you a while ago that I wanted to break some news on the Scott and
All right,
Steve
cut the
show.
sound
At some
effects.
point, we can officially say Lakeland.
Rob.
See,
He's
Rob,
bouncing already?
Lakeland Community College is officially an Under Armour school. We have signed with
Hey!
Under Armour. We have a 5-year contract with them, and we have become an Under Armour school. Men's and women's basketball are the
Wow.
first teams that will take the benefit of that in terms of uniforms. We've ordered new uniforms for them
Okay.
both, and my guess is they will be in probably in start for January.
Okay.
They'll be
Second
sometime
half.
over the break is
Yeah,
when we
okay.
expect them in, and then we'll officially be an Under Armour school, and we're kicking that off with our
We're going to have a little bit of an unveiling at one of the games? Pre-game?
we haven't got that far yet because we're
Okay.
still in that process. But
can model
we are officially an Under Armour school. There
Very
will
cool.
be a an announcement here in the near future where we're going to put up on our website a link and put a promo code out for all friends, families, people, listeners to the show.
gear?
Right.
50% off
wow, that's
all
solid.
gear for 2 days on the Under Armour store. That'll be the beginning of December.
All my friends
And,
and all my
we-
family some gear.
That's exactly right. And we're
So-
putting that out here very soon.
So
Okay,
obviously the insignia will be somewhere on the tanks.
The Under Armour, yep.
We're going to have signage in the athletic center. Banners.
Yes,
or-
yes,
okay.
that's the plan that we're going with. Yep,
Okay.
as well as some other things as we
This
move
is
throughout
huge,
the year.
man.
Yeah, so
Congratulations.
we've been working on this for a while.
while.
Yeah, so we are happy we've finally signed, and we're very excited. We're going through BSN Sports. And,
Little webcam there for you.
Oh, very good. We're going through BSN Sports, but it's Under Armour. Is that so? What that means is all of our uniforms, all of our travel gear, all that kind of stuff will be Under Armour.
Now let me ask you a question real
yeah,
quick.
please.
You know, because I know a lot of these teams have like their sponsorships: Under Armour, Adidas, Nike, so on and so forth. But then you get some rogue players, man. They want to wear their own shoes. Do they have to wear the Under Armour shoes?
That's a great question, and the answer.
They're cringing already. They're like, I don't know.
Well, actually, because in basketball, we do buy the sneakers in basketball for them.
Yeah.
And so when we buy them, they'll be required to wear Under Armour.
Better
shoes in
get
that
some
situation.
gel inserts there, guys.
see.
No, I'm kidding.
So, yeah, at that point, that once we buy them by contract, we're required to wear them.
Don't forget, free isn't bad.
Yeah.
Free is never bad.
Yeah.
Never.
Definitely never bad.
But contrary, in other sports where we
Yeah.
do not buy shoes for instance, we don't buy them for soccer, we don't buy them for basketball,
Okay.
or
All right.
baseball, stuff like that. In those sports, they will not be required to wear Under Armour. They'll have the opportunity to purchase them at a discount,
Right
but
on.
won't be required to buy them. But in sports that we buy them, which is men's, women's basketball, and volleyball, they'll be required to wear Under Armour shoes.
Cool.
Yep.
Very
Shout out
cool.
to
That's
them.
exciting, guys.
Yeah, we're really excited.
Now, this is the
man.
first sponsorship you
Correct.
guys have had ever
like
that I can think of.
to this level. Yeah, this is
Right.
the first
Oh,
time.
wow,
this is-
really?
yeah, this is the
Really?
first
I
time
didn't
this has
know
ever
that.
happened at the college. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So
I did
we're
not
really
know that.
excited about it. I'm, it's something we've talked about as a department for a few years, and certainly something we wanted to have happen for a few years. But we finally have had a company, Under Armour in this case, step up and want to be a part of our program. BSN, I give a lot of credit to BSN as well. They've wanted to be a part of our program, and they've made it so it can happen. So we're excited.
So soon, men's and women's basketball.
Yes. Softball will be my next one for
in
the
the spring?
That's my goal is to hit it. We're going to see how the funds go, but
Okay.
my goal is to hit softball this spring. And then next year, my hope, I have 5 years to implement it. By next year, my hope is to have baseball mostly in, because baseball's got so many numbers. It's kind of a
Yeah.
Will it
one
be
year
Under
thing.
Armour too, or
I'm sorry?
Will it be Under Armour too for them? Or
everybody, the entire
everyone?
department, the entire department's Under
So
Armour.
does this go past
Big time.
uniforms? Does it go towards gear bags?
Yes, yes.
So the full complement, I guess. if you
Correct.
will.
So like we're in the process right now. We've ordered some for. And I don't know if you guys are aware or not, but we've ordered you guys like backpacks and stuff like that. They'll be
I
coming
need a
in.
new backpack.
Yeah, but they will be Under Armour backpacks as
Oh,
well.
nice. That's really nice.
So yeah, I mean anything
Very cool.
anything travel like that will be Under Armour. Now, what we do not have to have Under Armour will be like practice gear.
Right.
because it's not out and around. So practice gear does not have to be Under Armour. However, it can't be a competing brand either. So in other words, I
Okay.
couldn't buy like Nike stuff and have them wear it in practice. That would be a violation of the contract.
What wouldn't be what doesn't quantify as a competing brand?
When a competing brand in their eyes is something that's a major brand, it's competing for them nationally. So like
Nike,
locally-
Adidas,
Nike, Adidas, that type of stuff.
Asics,
Yeah, but if you get a smaller brand, then you
Franklin
could,
or something like that.
Yeah, something. And what you guys could practice gear right now? I don't even know off the top of my head. Do you know the label on it?
I don't even know. Like,
Honestly, I have no clue.
Yeah, if you look at it, it's a smaller
Sure,
brand,
okay.
and you could use something like that, which we
Right.
also buy typically through like a BSN and this
Right.
because they're our sponsor.
So they would know automatically who you can.
Exactly. So they do that. We just can't have a competing brand in that situation.
Very cool.
But we are officially an Under Armour school, announced
That's awesome.
first on Scott and Steve's show. So
Okay,
there
now I'm
we
going to
go.
ask a question. You can tell me to hold on and keep holding on.
All right.
Is there going to be anything athletic related for the fans at the bookstore to buy? Or website purchase? Whatever. I don't know.
Yes to the website, and here's how that's going to happen. First thing that we're going to do is our rollout plan is to have that 2-day event for everyone. Again, it's 50% off.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, we are going to be setting it up so that each team, okay, will have a web that they can, or a site that they can access,
Right.
which will sell Lakeland sport specific
Approved.
items.
Right.
Correct. Because we can't compete with the bookstore. So
Sure.
it won't just say Lakeland, but it could say Lakeland basketball.
Right.
It could, it could be shirt, it could be shoes, it could be a sweatshirt, it could be whatever type of stuff, hat, whatever. Those are the things that we're kind of working on
Right.
now, which will be forthcoming.
Okay.
That might be more close to the spring semester.
Okay.
Before that's officially started to roll out, but that is our plan right now as we move forward.
Very
the first
cool.
thing though was the big broad thing for the college
Yeah.
as a whole. And
Yeah.
then that will
The
go
Under
sport-
Armour umbrella, if you will.
Correct, and then we'll go
Yeah.
sports specific from there. But it will be rolled out for that, where so parents,
See, you guys heard this first,
yeah,
man.
parents, relatives, whomever will be able to say. So if I want, a sweatshirt with John's number on it, Lakeland basketball, John's number on the back with his name.
Customize
they,
it.
They customize it, do it. They'll mail it out something like that. But that would be a parent option or whatever that, or
Sure.
your option,
Yeah, I like
whatever. And of course, in doing so, buying on a website, there'll still be a discounted price. It won't be like full price what you pay in a store.
Right.
So
I love
there'll be-
discounts.
There'll be a discount
I
from that
love discounts.
aspect. Well, hopefully it's big enough for you. But yeah, that's what's happening, and that's
Very
going to be for
cool.
every sport. But we're starting, like I said, in December. Hi, Leah. Come on in, Leah. Come on in. Come on in. So that'll be starting again in December. Is when early December should be when that first kickoff is, and then we'll go from there.
Right.
So,
Outstanding. That is great news.
yeah. So
That is
very
great
excited.
news.
Very excited about that. So it's a really good thing.
that's exciting.
Yep. Moving on. Hey, college football, because that's one of our favorite things to chat about in
Go
here.
Blue.
You guys follow college football?
Not that much.
Oh man, you guys. What sports do we follow outside of? What
Basketball.
sports do we follow? Yeah, what do we follow here?
Basketball.
Basketball.
Okay, so who's your favorite basketball team? NBA. We'll just stick with the NBA.
All right. Y'all gonna call me bandwagon, but I don't even care.
LA.
It was Cleveland,
Now it's LA.
and then LeBron left.
As soon as he said bandwagon, I knew it was LA. LA as well, huh?
Laker Nation.
Or do you guys just follow LeBron?
No, I follow LeBron. Well,
I follow LeBron.
Okay.
I was gonna say it can't be a bandwagon jumper because they're like what, second to last place.
Who, the Lakers?
Yeah.
all right.
So I mean, it's not bandwagon. It's a follow LeBron deal.
That's all right.
well, my cousins
Season
live
just
there, so
started.
technically, I can. No, it's not.
He's trying to draw the
That's not-
correlation.
I know.
That's a stretch.
I'm really just a LeBron fan, honestly.
That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that, man.
He's the greatest
the
ever.
greatest player ever. My wife and I
He's
go
a
back
good
about.
player.
I agree.
I'm
No.
glad you think so.
He's a great
No,
player. I don't
no,
think
he
he's the
is-
greatest
he is the-
ever. I don't agree.
I do.
Mike,
I do.
Don't you
Mike,
agree?
I do.
think Mike,
I'll tell you why.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he's good.
But you sit
Statistically-
here about
stati-
him crying and
Oh, I don't
blah
ca-
blah blah calls and stuff.
No,
Oh, he's
I
definitely-
was gonna
he's
say he's
definitely-
the greatest player.
he's
He
definitely a
don't
whiner.
say
There's
that.
No, he's
I'm
the
not-
biggest whiner in the
I have
league
no
for
problem.
sure. For sure.
He does, but
Yeah.
statistically, pound for pound, he's a better player than Michael Jordan. Two different eras.
See, I think
The
that's the
game is
hard
diff-
thing.
The game
That's
is
the hard
totally
thing.
different.
That's exactly
the game
right.
is totally
I'm taking
different.
Braun.
Yeah, me too.
I'm taking Braun.
See, I would,
Bron.
I would take Jordan because when the game's on the line, LeBron's going to say pass, and Jordan's going to dunk
He'll
on
go
his head.
for it.
Me and my
Jordan-
dad
Jordan-
argue about this every
Jordan will
single
dunk
day.
on his head.
Every single day
LeBron's
we
gonna make
argue
the
about
right play.
LeBron, and here's the difference, and this
That's
is
a
this,
fact.
this is the hard part.
Like, so time out. Here's how I look at it, right? So like I said, two different games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day with Jordan, today's day and age with LeBron, even though he should probably be retiring soon.
Hopefully not.
And what I mean by different game is you had Michael Jordan, right, who was great,
Yeah.
okay, singularly, okay. The league is different. You have I want to swear, you have a bunch of superstars now.
Yeah.
Right.
So you have more superstars than there were during Jordan's time. And you have to acknowledge this, Scott. There's more superstars now, and he is still surpassing them.
It was just a more physical league back then.
Well,
rather
I was
than
going to
today.
say,
More than
I don't know if it
actual
was.
athlete.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I agree. There's more stars now than there was then. I think a couple things have happened, and that is, I think more of the top players today try to join together, whereas in years past they were spread out amongst different teams.
Yeah, but even back then, you didn't have that many people on the teams. You had Jordan, obviously, with the Bulls. Pippen was his number 2 guy. Everybody knows that. Larry Bird, Bill Laimbeer, Boston. I mean, there really weren't that many stars. Karl Malone, John Stockton with Utah.
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley was singular no matter where he went. He really never had a number 2 guy.
Well, that's my point. Is that nowadays I see that the teams try to join together, the players try to join together, whereas back then you stuck with your team more.
Well, the franchise. Well, this goes across all sports. There's more commitment. I guess I'll settle
On
for that.
both sides.
There's more commitment towards the organization and the player of the organization.
Correct.
That's why I have no problem. A lot of people
Right.
were upset when LeBron left Cleveland the first time, and then
Right.
all insanity broke loose.
Right.
But you know what? There's no that. I get you didn't like how he did it. I don't really care. He did it on ESPN.
Right,
It
right,
really
right.
doesn't bother me. He's a businessman.
Right.
And that's what people have to forget. Sports is now a business, and
Yep.
there's no different. And I know we've talked about this before. There's no different than him coming into the locker room and saying, "Man, you know what? Don't bother getting dressed. I got a plane ticket here because you're now playing in the West Coast."
Right.
If
Right.
the owners can do it, the players can do it.
For sure there. But back to one point, I think John was making about the, or maybe it was you that was making about the style of play. Could you imagine LeBron going to the lane back against the Pistons when they're
Bill Laimbeer?
Bill Laimbeer would have knocked his block off, stood over the top at him, and laughed at him as he cried on the ground, and then would have continued on. And guess what?
but-
It would have been a touch foul.
It would have been the
Whereas
fouls
now,
are
now
totally different.
now it's a flagrant for breathing on him.
Right. No.
You know,
I
it's
get
like-
that, but Lambeer
yeah.
was also roughhouse. I mean,
for sure.
he-
Not just Lambeer. I mean the Pistons in general.
Well, yeah.
But I mean the whole league was that way at that time. I mean it was different game. Different
Well, okay,
game.
you want to talk about stacking it? I mean, they had Bill Laimbeer, Isaiah Thomas, Dennis Rodman. I mean, they were stacked then too.
They were. However, it wasn't player orchestrated.
It was franchise orchestrated. I get
Correct.
that. Right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and I to me that's the big difference. But again, I mean, these guys they drive to the hoop now thinking they're all that, man. 10 years, well, probably 20 years ago is we
Because they give them the lane now, man.
Yeah,
they
20
just like
now they just step on away. Here's
Here
your
you
2
go.
points, and
It's all about
just
scoring.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a different league. You know what I
Right.
mean? I mean, back then the scores were in the 80s and 90s.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now it's obviously 10, 15 points higher
Yeah.
a game. And it's that.
Jordan,
But
what-
football's going the same way.
Jordan was an acrobat, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say LeBron isn't an acrobat, but like LeBron will like do the weirdest friggin' thing with the ball, and next thing you know, like what the
He's
hell
a tremendous.
just happened?
Well, he's a tremendous athlete for sure.
Right.
I'm just saying, game on the line. If you got to have someone win that game, I'm going to take Jordan every day of the week.
I think we can all agree on there's never going to be a Michael I or LeBron ever again.
I don't know. What about that freshman at Duke?
It was Kobe.
That freshman
And Kobe.
that freshman at Duke right now.
Kobe
that
was
everyone's
solid. He
drooling
wasn't
on.
that great.
Kobe
He
was
just
great.
wasn't.
I think
Well,
Kobe's
especially
number
the
three.
I
tail
think
end
he
of
was.
his
I think
career.
he was a
Kobe was
step
good
below.
for the Kobe was good for the team he was on.
Yeah, I think he was a step below those two
Plus,
players.
he had honestly one of the best coaches you'll ever find.
Yeah.
Phil Jackson.
I tell you what, the Cavs are happy about losing because they want that freshman at Duke, that 270-pound guy there. It's
But does he fall into the typical Cleveland thing? Come to Cleveland, team's horrible.
When you're a rookie, you don't have a choice. As soon as you enter
that's
that
true.
draft, you're going wherever the ping pong ball falls.
and they
That's
got
where you're
the,
going.
They have the salary cap for rookies too, don't they?
Yes, they do. So you go where it's at.
Yeah.
But to my other point, those football's going the same way. I mean, defenses you can't hit high, you can't
it's
hit
horrible.
low.
Football's
But it's the
Patty
same.
cake
But it's the
now.
same concept, just a different sport.
You know, and we were talking about this the other day, me and Lou in our department. We were talking about rugby. And, with the NFL nowadays, and not just the NFL, I mean, it's a trickle down all the way to the Pee Wee leagues with
Right.
the concussion protocol. And I can see it more with kids.
Right.
Where's the concussion problems in rugby?
we've had this conversation. They want to get rid of concussions in football. Take the masks off.
Yeah.
Take the masks off.
Wow.
Because they will no longer.
I mean,
lead.
rugby, the guys just wear headgear.
That's
if
exactly
anything.
right. The players will no longer lead with their head if they're going to get their faces smashed.
Right.
That's
That's
play
interesting.
rugby.
You know.
These guys
Well,
are
I'm talking
crazy.
NFL. You go back to an old style helmet.
With
get
the-
rid
just
of
the leather.
Get rid of
Yeah.
the mask. Concussions will go away.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, because now they're going to have to learn to tackle again. Imagine if they actually tackled each other, right? I mean, because
Yeah.
if I just go in with my head with just no protection,
Yeah.
I'm going to do it once. I ain't going to do it again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think
That's true.
you'd solve a lot of issues by getting rid of some of the specialized
And
equipment.
the weird thing is, as time progressed, Riddell was supposed to make a better helmet,
Right.
To prevent
Right.
it.
And
against
they
these-
had the
as,
angled
Right. As the
and,
technology is
you know,
getting better, their injuries are becoming more prevalent. I don't
Right.
get it. It shouldn't
Right.
happen.
Right. Right.
You know.
Yeah, it's because it's in my eyes it's the better technology, which I think it is, but it's allowing them to do more dangerous things.
I'll give you that.
Leading with the head in that particular example.
Right.
But also,
But
let's
yes,
be
it's
honest.
hands off.
Yeah, it's a hands-off league. There's nothing below the knee, nothing above the letters. I mean, it's difficult. You know, I mean, heck, you can't even tackle a quarterback anymore.
Right.
You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. But I don't know.
That's really interesting. I never even thought of that at all.
See, you learned something
Yeah.
here today. Another way of thinking. There's more than
Yes.
one way to think, and trust me, we have a lot of odd
That's
ways
right.
of
We got some
thinking.
weird things.
Yeah, we do. But so what else is going on in the world of sports? What else we want to talk about here? Anything exciting?
I don't know. I've been out of the hockey scene lately.
Yeah. Have you been able to go to Menor and
Not
watch
yet, no.
the Menor? You guys know the Menor Ice Arena. They have a
It's pro.
pro,
even
They're
know.
calling it
hockey
pro.
team there. Yep. It's,
really?
yeah.
Yeah, the
Yep,
Icebreakers.
Yep. So I have not been there yet either. So I got to get out
Yeah.
there. Do we have to talk about Ohio State? How they're still ranked 10th and have pretty much lost their opportunity to make it to the Final Four? Or are you
2 weeks,
or you a
Jeremiah. Do you
believer?
want to make a bet? You want to make a bet this time?
I've been thinking. I forgot about that. I thought of one. I know you're not going to like.
What?
What?
Actually, two.
Spit it out.
Mustache?
No, I won't do it again.
Damn.
Well, what's the bet? though?
Actually, someone
But
from
what's
your
the bet?
department-
It's just-
Actually, my wife will kill me if I do the mustache bet again.
Someone from your department asked me to do that.
No.
Again.
Officer Last wants to grow a mustache. Is that what you just said?
No.
Sorry, Lisa, if you're listening.
Wow.
That was all Scott Latz.
No. Just
All right, so
kidding.
what's the other one?
I love Lisa. She's
I got a Michigan
Until
jersey.
she rusts you.
Got a Michigan
she's
jersey for you
awesome.
to wear. I got a Michigan jersey for you to wear.
Dying of hair.
I got a Michigan jersey for you to wear.
It would be kind of cool seeing him with red hair for a month.
Oh,
I
dyeing
really-
my hair.
Oh, God.
That wouldn't. I can't do anything that work wise.
You gotta remember, he's got a job. He's got to do. So,
You guys really liked that one.
Dyeing the hair.
Oh, yeah. Red hair.
would've been
Oh,
hilarious.
that would
That
be
would be fun.
hilarious.
Come again.
so wait, is your bet? Are you trying to bet just straight up Michigan, Ohio State, or are you trying to make a bet on if either one of them will make the Final Four?
No, this is the game, man.
Okay.
The
No,
game.
we're talking the game straight up.
All right. That's 2 weeks away.
100+ years
2 weeks.
of history,
It's
man.
2 weeks away. Why don't we come to this week? We got best game this week's probably Syracuse Notre Dame.
You think that's the best game? Syracuse?
Syracuse is on fire right now, though it's at Notre Dame.
Oh, Notre Dame will win.
I think so, and Ohio State's hoping that they lose because this is
Well, of course they're hoping that they
because this is
lose.
pretty much Notre Dame's
Do or
last
die.
major
Right.
game, if you will. And they got to go to USC.
Ohio State plays.
They got to go to USC, but
yeah, and Ohio
USC 's
State's got
probably-
Maryland this week.
Yeah, I think they can eke it out. Probably by,
Oh,
probably
have
by
you
3
guys-
points.
I would die if they lose to Maryland.
Indiana? Wow, that's a big threat.
I'm not saying it is. I'm prepping for 2 weeks. Wait, I don't care about Indiana. I shouldn't say that. Knock on wood.
So what do you think? You guys want to go
He just
Notre
cursed
Dame and
himself.
Syracuse, or he's saying Notre Dame? Steve, if I hear you correctly, you think Notre
I'd
Dame?
say Notre Dame will take that, especially at South Bend.
It's at
Oh,
South Bend.
yeah.
So you're going with Notre Dame as well, then?
Yeah.
All right, no bet there. Then obviously we all believe
Oh,
that.
here, I'm pulling it up right now.
All right, there really isn't a solid other game. I mean,
Could be
as
an
much-
upset though. I mean, you don't know.
It could be for sure. If there's going to be an upset, that would be the one.
So you guys don't watch any college football or anything?
I mean, if there's, I don't really watch.
No,
them,
you like
honestly.
Ohio State, right?
Well, I mean, I watch it if it's won, but I'm not.
Yeah, you don't search out to watch
Well,
it.
too, you got Iowa, Texas.
Or if I'm like out to eat somewhere, they'll have it on.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
How about UCF,
Yeah.
the
Who are they playing?
Cincy.
number 24 Cincy?
I'll take that bet.
I want UCF.
I'll take Cincinnati.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
you
Pizza,
UCF
Sure.
will do
slice
it.
pizza. All right. You want in on this?
Yeah.
Jeremiah's like, who's UCF?
No. I just want to see
Who are you
you
picking?
pay up again.
Who are you picking?
He's going to take UCF.
Taking UCF. All right, very good.
Are they in Florida or are they in Cincinnati? I think they're in Cincinnati.
Florida.
They're
Are
in
they
Florida. Does that change your
no,
bet?
I'll still take it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take UCF because UCF, for those who don't know, UCF are the defending national champions.
Unofficial.
Self-proclaimed.
Unofficial.
Unofficial.
They went undefeated last year, proclaimed themselves the national champions, and
How's
they're
that?
undefeated again this year, and they're trying to do the same. So we'll see. No, that's legit.
No, that's legit.
That's legit. I don't know.
We're
what
not
to
making
tell
that
you.
up.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But
They said that they were the national champions because they went undefeated.
That's correct. Yep.
Because we're just going to dictate.
They doesn't matter.
We're just going to dictate what BCS does.
Are they the NCAA? No.
Are they what?
They're Division One.
They're Division One.
But they're not the government body that states things. So they can say it all they want. It doesn't matter for
government
crap.
body. What are you talking about?
I hate when the federal
Jeremiah?
government's involved with sports.
Well,
Sports and
no.
politics never
Jeremiah.
mix. No, they have not been crowned.
Those damn Olympic committees, they get in the way.
They do. Just got to give them a few more dollars. Everything works out. It's funny how that works. No, it's self-proclaimed. I mean, they
Just thought that they got jaded in the standings and
correct.
Oh, I know.
And that's the same thing this year. I mean, they're 11th right now. They're not going to get
Right.
any higher, probably. I mean, they might sneak in.
Well, it
10.
depends if they even make it pass. It's because
All right.
it's still games still left.
So what do you think?
True. Well, they can't bet, though. They can't bet.
I know they're not betting, but
But
what
they
do you
can get
think?
into it.
Michigan, Ohio State, but they're not football guys, so.
No, I'm taking Ohio State though.
Why?
I'm taking Ohio State because I love Ohio State.
Oh, man.
All my friends go to Ohio State.
All right, I'll give you that.
Not all your friends go to Ohio State.
A lot of my friends go to
Okay,
Ohio
all
State.
right. Just want to be clear on that.
Majority.
Sammy!
Hey!
Eric,
Is that Shammy?
Yeah.
ShamWow!
What do you think?
he's going to yell at you later.
No, he's not.
I can't really say.
West Virginia.
West Virginia, Oklahoma State.
Oh,
Virginia.
no.
At Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State.
Taking West Virginia.
I love your commitment.
the
I'm
underdog?
taking West Virginia.
Who's the underdog?
Oklahoma State.
I'm gonna take Oklahoma State.
I'm taking West Virginia. I'm with you. West Virginia. I'm a fan. Burt Deal is a big West Virginia fan. For those who don't know.
I did not know that.
Yeah, his daughter, I
Does she
believe,
go down there?
she went to West Virginia. Yep, WVU. My first college football ever out of the state of Virginia was at West Virginia, actually, and I went to West Virginia, Virginia Tech.
My first college football, I think, was Toledo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Do they have any fans there then?
It was pretty scarce.
Yeah.
You know, this was high school for me, mid-'90s. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Long
Here's
time
an interesting
ago.
factoid, and I don't know if I've said it on the air
When the
before,
dinosaurs
but if you ever
roamed the
go to
earth.
the University of Toledo football stadium, you will see the rocket, because they're the Toledo
Yep.
Rockets. That rocket is aimed where?
at Soviet Union.
No.
No.
I'm not.
That was a
Canada.
swing and a miss.
No.
Mexico.
Bowling Green.
Oh, is it
The
really?
rocket is aimed at
Oh,
Bowling
that's
Green.
great. That's great. That's funny.
Yep.
That's funny. I was actually at Findlay University this weekend. You ever been out there? Any of you guys?
They recruited me in high school.
Have you ever been there?
Nah, I haven't been there.
Okay, that was first time going out there, and interesting university. I just thought of it because you know it's in that area, obviously the country, very flat, not a lot out there, a lot of very rural, I guess,
Right.
so I should say from that aspect. But yeah, nice school in general, nice school. It was good,
Right
so,
on.
good time. But very interesting. What do you got? Time? We're almost there.
We got about 3 to 4 minutes.
All right, 3 to 4
Yeah.
minutes. What do you want? What's the topic you guys want to touch on? You pick it. Any topic in the world.
Ben can pick it.
I don't know. I don't even know.
Anything.
I like what you guys are talking about. It's interesting.
Outstanding.
All right, so let me ask you this: sports agent. Okay, so last year in Major League Baseball, they did not. A lot of guys didn't get signed, right? So they ran that little league trying to get signed, and a lot of them still went unsigned. They're already playing that league again. How do you think that impacts the future of baseball for our veterans, especially as some of these guys are coming out? Now you got again a guy like Harper wanting $300 million, saying no to it.
Yeah.
How does this all impact things? What do you see?
Well, first of all, they should probably wait 2 years till I'm there, and then they can sign with me. But,
Smart. Where's my marketing guy? Where did he go?
Gone.
But
Someplace.
I mean, it impacts it because like obviously the players really want their money, and I don't even know. I haven't really even like thought about that as well. But like I didn't even really know about that.
Okay.
But I think being an agent and like they just want to sign with the right person. Like they want to sign with somebody who they can rely on and like who they really understand like can be their like right hand man. And if they don't feel like, if I guess none of them are feeling like they can sign with the right agent because none of them are treating them, I guess, how they want to be treated, because maybe they're all talk at the beginning, and then really, when they want something, they might not be there for them.
Do you think contracts should be guaranteed?
I don't even know, because like
What kind of agent you gonna be?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Come on, man, you gotta make a stand here.
no, I know, but I think it depends on the type of player like you are. If
Well, that's actually how it works now.
yeah,
But my question is, should they be guaranteed?
no.
What do you mean guaranteed though? Like per year that they're like out of college, or I mean, what are you talking
okay,
about?
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a great question. So what I mean is, okay, when they re-sign their contract, they're
Right.
going to say, I signed for,
Oh, you're saying
$30 million.
guaranteed money?
Yeah, $30 million
Oh, God,
over
no.
4 years.
No.
So some sports like baseball, it's almost always guaranteed.
That's stupid.
Sports like football, it's almost never guaranteed,
No.
though it's now
Performance.
starting to happen. Yes, it happened.
No, I believe it. I
it's-
just don't agree with it.
You
I
know,
don't agree with it.
so what's your thought process, guys?
I think that it might be now, but isn't some money guaranteed? Like
In which sport are we talking?
basketball.
In basketball, in basketball, it's typically guaranteed. A lot of it.
So I think in every sport, some of it should be guaranteed.
So some of it.
Yeah, because
Okay.
again, they'll have to negotiate that, obviously, but like, let's say that a horrific injury occurs and like you can't ever play again, and you only went to like college for 1 year and you didn't graduate, you don't have that that degree, you're gonna need some money still. Like,
They got insurance, man.
yeah, but like, I mean, that big contract,
They only
you're
cover
never-
so much.
you're not gonna get that much money again. Probably, I mean, you're probably never gonna get that much money again.
There's your PSA right there.
Yep.
You know what he just said? Finish school.
finish
That's
school.
exactly right.
Yep. But I also,
He's like, yeah, that's not really
No,
where I was
no.
going. But.
I mean, but there's those players that they can. I think players should be allowed to come out of high school though. Like a select group of players should be allowed to come out.
What
of high
is
school.
the
You think so?
criteria?
Yeah, that's.
What do you mean a select group?
Like-
What's the criteria?
So
Like,
probably, I think
Andrew
that
Wiggins.
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
was in high school.
he should have
Okay.
been able to come
Or
out.
yeah.
But
So
why?
you're saying if they talent, if
But
they're
why a
talented enough,
select
they'll just
group
say-
though? Why not just open it right?
Because I mean, there's some players that like do good in high school, but like
They
that's
still-
that's
So you
high
think that
school.
sometimes their skills might have diminished during their college years, or
Yeah,
they
yeah,
incurred
yeah.
injury?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
get while the getting is good.
But what I'm saying, like the top 20, maybe 20. I think 20 is
Who
the right
ranks
number.
these guys though?
Like ESPN or Yahoo,
ESPN.
whatever.
Oh, they do already.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So like, I think they should be allowed to go to the combine, and if they do good at the combine, they can maybe get drafted or maybe play in the G League or something.
So if they get drafted, okay, and then don't make the team, can they go back to college?
I remember when OJ, you know OJ Mayo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember when he tried to do that. He
Did he get paid?
He was in the he actually went to
He
the
accepted
NBA.
a check though.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was in
he's
the
a pro.
NBA, and then like 2 years after, he wanted to go back to college because he wanted to play.
Ain't gonna cut the mustard.
But I don't know. I think there's different ways to look at it, but
So give us a way.
I mean, somebody did it last year. His name's Darius Baisley. He won.
He's not going to college.
Yeah, he went to high school, but since high school players can't go to the NBA, he figured out a way to go to the G League out of high school, because G League, though they're really like paying attention to you, they really want your skills to develop, and you're playing against former NBA players and like NBA players that are trying to make it back into the NBA. Rather in college, you'll play some like Dukes, you'll play some Kentuckys, but you won't play like you'll
It's not
play
night in,
some
night out.
Yeah, exactly. And you still have, I mean, it sounds bad, but like these players like know they're going to the NBA. So like it's classic.
Oh, wait,
how
wait.
is
the
the
G
G-
players know they're going to the NBA? How many G players went from there to the NBA last year?
He's saying that,
No, I'm
the
saying
top
like
recruits.
the top recruits.
Like,
Oh, okay.
How does
Zion
what's the difference
and-
between G and D leagues?
No, it's the same thing. They just changed it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
What's G mean?
Gatorade.
Oh, they sponsored it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So when they do the plunge at the end, when they dump it,
Right,
it's got to be
okay,
Gatorade. Can't
okay.
not be Powerade.
So you can't call it the D League anymore. Man, all these rules,
So
all these
and
changes.
to me, that's the part that really bothers me about the whole thing. Is I'm in agreement. If someone's good enough, you know what, let them go. I don't have a problem with that. The concern I have is that of the ones that are actually good enough, there might be one, maybe two every few years that's actually
Kobe, Carmelo, LeBron.
right. That's actually good enough out
Yeah.
of high school. So my concern is that you get some students or some kids who think they're good enough and are being told they're good enough, and then they don't make it. Then what?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, definitely.
Because I'm also not a fan of the one and done. I'm not a fan at all.
Oh, okay.
Because of that reason, I think you should have the opportunity to go.
That's definitely understandable.
But I think if you commit to the school, I think you should be there. 3 years, 3 years, something to move along with a degree.
Like football, two.
Yeah, I think that should happen because if you're making a choice, the school's made a commitment to you. You should make a commitment to the school, in my eyes.
Yeah.
But again, we got to go. Okay, but again, some schools though are not. A lot of schools aren't getting scholarships though. I mean, you're only talking the top few colleges in the country who give the full rides to their student athletes. Most don't, and there's a rub there. But that's a whole other topic for another day. We got to wrap it up.
Guys, thank you for coming in and
Yeah, we
spending the
really
whole time with
appreciate it.
us.
You are welcome to come back
Appreciate it.
anytime.
Thank you.
Every Wednesday
Heck yeah.
at noon right here. This is Scott and Steve, award-winning
2
two-time.
years in a row.
Oh man, two-time
Going for the
dodgeball champs,
trifecta.
2 times radio champs.
I know,
Just keeps
dodgeball.
rolling, baby. We're gonna have to think about this.
And
3-on-3
don't forget,
basketball.
if you are not a Lakeland basketball player, whether you're men's or women's,
Correct.
you are eligible to play in a 3-on-3
November 29th.
intramural basketball tournament on November 29th. So
Correct.
far, there's only one team.
And according to Patty, you don't even have to be a player. You get a T-shirt because it just doesn't matter anymore. So show
That's
up.
right, because I just said, okay, so there's one team will automatically
Yeah,
get
that's
championship
right.
shirts.
Yeah, so I guess it doesn't matter. So
And you guys could come watch our game tonight.
That's
Right.
right. Tonight, Jamestown.
5:30 for the women. Men are at 7:30. Come watch these two and cheer on the Lakers. It's free. Come out, check them out. Go Lakers.
Good night. Good afternoon. Bye.